What's good, everybody? It's Miss Kiane. I'm a poet and I know it. Welcome to Sunday Coaching, the break between the rounds. Let's get right into it. So, happy Resurrection Sunday. This is the weekend whereby Christians all over the world um, celebrate the crux of our faith as believers, believing that the Son of God, Christ, Jesus, who is the Christ, laid down his life, died and was buried, and then did a whole lot of stuff in between and rose on the third day with resurrection power. So it's a major ordeal for those of us who are Christians because it is really the bedrock of our faith, right? So happy Resurrection Sunday to fellow Christians and believers. I was listening to the messages today on virtual church, and one of the messages talked about the grave clothes being wrapped. When you are a dead body, they in that time period they wrapped their body. They became mummies, if you will, or they wrapped them like a mummy, if you will, and they're bound. And so, knowing the story of Jesus and his resurrection, and how when they came to see him or look for him, the tomb was moved, and his death clothes were folded. And the preacher made a point of saying when Lazarus was raised from the dead, he was 4 days in the grave, wrapped. And when he came forth, he had to come hopping. Someone had to unwrap him. But the question was, who did that for Jesus? He was able to literally drop his grave clothes. And of course, there's a great metaphor there of letting go of your grave clothes, the things that have bound you or you have bound yourself with. And I took that, I grabbed that out the air and I kept it, because even though we're going into April, and so the first quarter of the year is down, and perhaps we have already encountered some hardship that may make you feel like, man, this winter season, this dead season is forever, and I'm now mummified, wrapped in my death clothes. Here's my co-host today. I'm wrapped in death clothes and bound, and seemingly maybe feel stuck, maybe feel limited, maybe feel like life is at a halt, or if nothing else, moving like a sloth. But I'm encouraging you, as I was encouraged today, to take off those death clothes, those weights of disappointment, those weights of discouragement, those weights of doubt and uncertainty, those weights of fear, shame, condemnation, those weights of unhealthy relationships, those weighted death wrappings that have only served to mummify you or to bind you up. Today's a good day to let go of the death wrap, let go of the death clothes, the wrapping, the bondage, the bandages, maybe things that you have wrapped yourself with in order to mask pain or what have you. But today is a good day as we celebrate Resurrection Sunday. It's a day of liberty and freedom, and letting go of the things that have had us bound and had us wrapped up and limited, had us wrapped up and stuck, had us wrapped up and dead. It's time to slip out of those things, take them off, push them off, unravel yourself, and be free. That's my 2 cents, and I'm sticking to it. Until next time, peace.